Hey guys, this is Zeddy with Techie Zeddy, and today I am looking at Capture Performance audio cassettes. These are brand new cassettes that are being made and sold by this company called Splicit Magnetic Tape Division, I guess. If they sound familiar, it's because these are the same people I purchased and have used before in one of my previous videos, splicing kits for cassettes. So they sold things like this splicing block where you put your tape in and then you can splice it, cut it up, and then they have a splicing tape where you can join the tapes or leader tape. So that's the company that does that. So now they also make audio tapes. And there's this minor crack on here. I wasn't expecting to make the video so soon, but well, the tapes looks a little weird to me, so I'm gonna have to open one up per their emails just to test it out. But here are what they look like. And one of the weird ones that I noticed is actually this one. It seems like this one has less tape than the others. So I want to open this one up and test it out. The guy told me that, hey, you should try fast forwarding and rewinding to see if that fixes it. I doubt that's going to fix it. You know, I doubt that's going to magically give me more tape. But, you know, just to humor them, I will do it. I'm going to open up 2 of these just to test things out. This one's already got a crack on it, so I might as well open this one. And this is the, I think something happened to it, like a defect maybe. Maybe the machine was rolling the tape on, or spooling the tape on, and then something got interrupted and it just stopped. The reason why I say that is because a lot of these tapes have a very nice and smooth, you know, tape pack. But this one doesn't. As you can see, it looks like it's starting to waver towards the end there. And I think what happened is maybe something interrupted it before it got finished spooling. Now these are C-60 cassettes, which means they should be 30 minutes per side. So I'm going to open one up and bias it and test it out. And I have a playlist. I'm going to try to get like a playlist of 30 minutes to see if I can record it to one side and see if it fits. Now my JVC cassette deck that you guys know that I use on this video has a real-time counter, so it will tell me right away whether or not that it really is 30 minutes per side. So yeah, so let me open this up. I mean, I already gave you guys a tour. It's really not much to see from the outside. It's a clear wrapper, you know, so there's not much to it. Really light feeling too, and so does the cassette. Now that could be probably because the cassettes, this one didn't have the entire tape pack. That looks really small. And it looks like it's a clear leader tape. Oh, I should have brought my big pen. Or my Nagaoka tape winder, but it's nice brown ferric. It's not exactly the like a nice reflective shiny, but It's not like a mirror shine or anything, but it is relatively smooth. It's very ferric-y. So it looks like, oh, I didn't even notice it before, but it looks like they did not, the tape doesn't go past this little peg on the sides. So it's like a music box shell and a music box path. Now, if you guys don't know what that is Guardians of the Galaxy tapes were made by music box, I guess. They used their shell and everything, and that was also done in that same way. Here, let me show you. So the tape, I don't know how easy it is to see, but their tape does not go past that peg either. It just completely skips it. Yeah, it's harder to see because it's a darker tinted cassette. But I'm sure it's basically the same shell. I mean, you can even see the top where there is a where's the pegs. Same light shell as well. You can even see the hub is the same. It's the black spokes. The slip sheet is also black, which of course if this didn't have the label and neither does this, you'll probably see it better. And both of them are not screwed shells. And other than the color, you can even see the what do you call the hubs, not the hubs, the guide rollers are the same. It's got that nuclear symbol, kind of like if you guys ever played Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah. So a lot of that is the same as the tape used in Guardians of the Galaxy. This tape, by the way, also has a clear leader, and let's spool it across just to look at the tape. And well, the tape looks different. Well, it probably could look different because it's on a different shell. The darker shell makes the tape look darker, probably, who knows. But nope, actually it does look different. No, I can't really tell. It's slightly darker, it's not that much darker. And it looks thinner on the Guardians of the Galaxy tape itself. Oops, sorry. So, yeah, everyone says it's a music box cassette. And that's where Guardians of the Galaxy got their tape made from as well. And I think that's probably the same here. Maybe the shell is the same, but the tape is different. Who knows? So let me bias this one up. Now, they asked me to fast forward and rewind first, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and by the way, before I go on to that, let's take a look at the label. Oh, look. 30 minutes per, oops, 30 minutes per side. And I've never seen the Dolby symbol on a blank tape J card before, because typically they want to see neutral and say, yeah, well, you know, if you want Dolby or noise reduction, you know, they don't typically say what noise reduction to put. You get to specify that as the user, right? And of course, I still find it interesting. It's got the compact cassette logo on it. It's made in the US, Roseburg, Oregon. Here's a good question. Now that I'm looking at the case, I wonder if the case for the music box is the same. It looks like it is. I'm gonna pull that one out. This is from the music box, and yeah, it is. I mean, if you look at some of the features like here on the side, and then also the spool lock, the spindle that keeps the hubs locked in place. They are the same. I immediately felt it was the same, even the top where the notch is. So, okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, now that we've seen the J card and the case and the tape, a little tour of the tape, let's bias this up and see how it sounds. All right, handheld time now, because I do not have a stand. Just so you know, this isn't a official review just yet, because obviously I don't know if there's anything going to be wrong with this tape or not. Hopefully not, because the tape will probably still be good, even though whatever happened to this tape made it stop right there. Just makes it stop right there. You know, it doesn't affect the actual quality of the tape. Quality? Let me fast forward this and rewind it, and then let's put it in. I'm gonna use a JVC first, because you guys remember how I calibrated this internally, so you guys hopefully will have that as a reference point when they're in the middle. TDKD and TDKSA seems to be about where in the middle is. It's not exactly in the middle, but it's somewhere around there. So we'll just use this one as a reference. And then after that, I will use the Nakamichi. We can use that one to record. Come on. Can you focus? There we go. There we go. All right, let's do this. All right, guys. So I did fast forward and rewind, and tape pack looks smoother. But there's still this distinctive line around the same place as before I did the rewind or fast forward and rewind. All right, so I'm going to fast forward this. There's the hiss. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm going to turn on Dolby B. Huge difference. And then of course C. Yeah, big difference there. Turn it back off. All right. Let's calibrate this. So this is right in the middle, right there. Let me see if I can get the levels too. And as with Tony, it does seem like mostly it's level. And there we go. And then the bias, a little, actually the top is the level, huh? Yeah, the top is the level. Let me go back down there. That affects the level as well if I adjust the bias. So let me fill that there. Alright, that's about right. So needs slightly more level and a little bit negative bias to get it nice and stable. So that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna do it without Dolby. Whoa. A lot of hiss. That's a big difference right there. Just going from no Dolby to Dolby B. And then the Dolby C, which really cuts down on all the hiss. Right, so let's do it without first. The track I'm going to be using is from StarCraft, StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, and the track is called Heaven's Devils. So from that short test, it actually sounds pretty good. Let's see, there's a slight bit of level loss, even though we calibrated it. And also, it doesn't like to be right on +4. It likes it if you just barely touch it every so often. So just around, I would say, maybe +3 if you leave it there, because if your music, you know, maybe accidentally hit +4 every once in a while, it's not going to be a big deal. You're not going to hear a difference. So let's see how this gets on. Let's see, let me switch this over to that. Dolby off, okay. Let's rewind this just to hear what it sounds like. Sounds pretty good to me. So I'm pretty sure it's going to sound good here. I don't even know why I would even calibrate to this, but why not? I already have it in this deck. Might as well. All right. Azimuth is good. Sorry for the test tones. Let me switch over. So whatever tape I was using, this one needs slightly more level. I don't remember what tape I used last. All right, now there's the bias. It's a very steady tape. So at least we got that. It's not all over the place. It's not a type 0. Quote unquote type 0. Left channel's a little fluttery. That's not too bad though, as you can see. Yeah, whatever. Alright, it's all good. Let's switch back. Let's see. Let's hear the source. Alright, so there's music coming from the source. Dropout? Alright, let's go back a little bit because I thought I heard some dropout. Yep, there's some dropout. Somebody said in the Facebook forums, Facebook group, it's not the end of the world, but you know, but I still gotta say something about it, right? Because we noticed that it's there. So let's keep going. Because one of the things I want to try is boost the level and see how, if where it's going to start distorting, and I can already hear distortion. All right, let me go back to that same distortion. Oh, sorry. Hope I got that on video. So it does seem like it really just likes to touch +4. It doesn't like to stay on +4. So in reality, you'll probably want to set your levels to around +3. And if it hits +4 every so often, it's not a big deal. But you don't really want to set your levels to sustain at +4. Still, not bad for a fair Type 1 tape. Yeah, there's some dropouts. Well, a little bit of dropout over there. I don't know, obviously I didn't record the entire tape, so I don't know how much of a dropout or how much of an issue is that going to be. So I think formulation wise it's pretty good, you know. It's just a matter of making it nice and even coating on the tape. So that's the other part, right, is quality control. So let me show other things too. The label, I mean, you know, fit and finish wise, the label's a little crooked, if I have to be honest. But that's just the label. That has nothing to do with the cassette itself or the tape itself. This side looks pretty good to me. Just the side 2 label is a little crooked. But yeah. If this is just like a first run issue, then we'll just give it that. You know, maybe they just need time to fix a few things and to keep things consistent. But the tape itself, yeah, it's good. Now, I don't recall exactly how much I paid for it because I actually bought some Fox. Actually, no, I do remember how much I paid. I think these were like about $6 each for me, with shipping, after shipping. I also bought some Fox, Recording the Master Fox tapes that hasn't arrived yet. Those were around $4 each, so they were cheaper over there, and they've been making it for much longer than Splicit is doing with their capture tapes. So what I wanted to do was actually wait until the tape comes in so I could do a shootout with this tape, the Fox tape, and a Maxell UR. I know there's another new tape that is made, but I'm trying to remember what it was again. I don't know why I'm blanking on it right now. There was another new tape, NAC, National Audio Company. But the thing is, I don't recall if they actually made this tape, like a consumable blank tape where it's nicely packaged like this with the labels and everything, or you know, or if it's just like a duplicator tape where it's completely blank, there's really nothing. They used to sell them, you know, but they don't anymore that I know of. I could be wrong, or maybe they're going to add more, who knows. And actually, here's the tape that I was talking about. I got this free when I bought a deck, my Nakamichi ZX7 actually, from the seller. He actually gave me this. It's new but used at the same time, right? Like, he told me that he used it just to test cassette decks with other people. And as you can see, also a music box. It's also a music box shell. It's got a clear slip sheet though. You can tell even the what do you call, guide reels have that same guide reels as the other two tapes. The it's the same black reels. Again, we can't really see these, so I don't know if they have the exact same. Yeah, they do. You can tell pushing them out. It's the same design as this. So, okay. But the reason why I didn't compare to this was because this is a supposedly, I don't know if this is supposed to be chrome tape. Nope, I don't think this is chrome, but it is type 2 tape. So these are cobalt doped cassettes. Type 2. So this is more of a bonus material for this video because I didn't intend to bring this out, but also made in the USA, National Audio Company. You know. And I don't know if they still sell these anymore because supposedly they ran out of tape. I forgot what tape they're supposed to be using. And again, clear leader tape. And let me fast bring the tape out. Also not exactly the smoothest tape either. But you can see it's very black tape. It's dark black tape. Again, it's not shiny either, just like the capture tape. It's not reflective. So yeah. But it's the same pressure pad and everything. And of course, if you haven't noticed, they also skip the pegs. It goes around the peg. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep, yeah, you can see it, right? It goes around the peg. Oh well. But this one does have, these are true type 2s because the holes for the type 2 tape type is present on the top. But other than the you know, the labels and you know, using a different slip sheet, a clear slip sheet, these are basically the same shells. But yeah, this is the other company, third company that's still making new tapes that I know of. But even then, I'm kind of dubious of saying that because I don't know if they're still making new tapes. I know that they're saying that they're making brand new ferric tape, but I haven't seen them in the package yet being sold as blanks like this to consumers. I think if they are making those brand new tapes, they're probably only making it for duplicator tapes for bands and distribution and things like that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Really, it's more about this tape. And watch out for a future video, I hope. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep, but it was my original intention was to get some of these and then get some of the Foxit, and then of course to get the latest Maxell UR that we can still buy at a local Walgreens and compare all three, you know. And I'm hoping maybe if I have some time I can do a line-in version of it so that you guys can actually hear the source directly, not through the microphone like I'm doing here. So hope you enjoy this video. Again, this is not a knock on their tape. It sounds really good. It's just some quality issues, some fit and finish issues, which can be corrected. I mean, this is super brand new. They literally just came out with this. Tony even got some brand new from them, and I don't know how many other people buy them, but this is more likely like the very first couple of batches of anything, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm already in talks in email, so they're very responsive. In fact, that's why I opened this up, was because they're wondering if this truly is 60 minutes, so I'm gonna record a 60-minute mixtape. I already pre-made. I already have a 60-minute playlist. I'm gonna record it on here and see if it fits. Of course, not the full 60, 30 minutes, obviously, 30 minutes per side. So I'm gonna fit 30 minutes on one side to see if it fits on one side. And if it doesn't, we know this tape is, I called it shortchanged. I got shortchanged. And of course, I'll open one of these up that looks like it has the full tape pack and record the same thing on it and see if it fits in there. Actually, I guess this is a good way to test or use my it's a good way to use my tape selector that I've reviewed or showed off earlier in my video. I'm gonna dub it at the same time to two tapes at the same time. It's a race to the finish to see which one actually finishes and which one stops short. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's already gone a little too long. Have a good night.